Hello everyone, this is Othalarsk, and I'm going to welcome you to a new campaign for Shogun 2 Total War. I'm going to be playing as the Date faction. You see, I was playing as my previous Shimazu clan, but as the game was progressing, the saves got all messed up, and the file that I had been doing for about an hour to upload the next episode got saved in the wrong area, so it didn't save properly, so that whole hour was lost. So, you know, it's really unfortunate. Now, this one, as the other one previously, the Shimazu one was really serious and all that. This one, it is domination, but it's on normal. A lot of you might be saying, "Oh, why is it on normal? It's really easy on normal." But the thing is, it's actually just for fun. For this one, it's nothing like it's really hardcore or whatever. I'm just playing it through and see what happens. I will start up a new Shimazu campaign on Legendary, but I might change it around to either an Iko Iki or a Uesugi campaign on Legendary. Probably maybe an Uesugi campaign, because I really like them and it's really fun. And yes, it's around the same area as the Date, but it's just really fun. Of course, the whole warrior monk idea. The Iko Iki have the same thing, but it's just I really like the Uesugi and all that sort of legend that they have. It's great. So without further ado, let's start this campaign. So yeah, this is basically my fun campaign. This is something I just, you know, I'll play it normally. Of course, I'm not going to be an idiot. I'm going to play it through and see what happens. And then, you know, we kick some, and we can see how much ass we can kick until we get ours kicked in return. But of course, the usual sort of the strategy, of course, will be to try and unite my locality as quickly as possible. Take care, of course, you have an enemy you start out with immediately, this Mogami clan. I want to take care of them naturally, and
we are the duck.
So, yep, so of course the usual, we take care of this rebel army, and then we shall march onto Ugo and take care of that province, and then of course we have to head south for a long walk to take Uzen, and then at some point I'll amass an army and conquer Miyagi, and then we'll have a full border here. And then we'll start pushing south into Uesugi and other clan lands like the Hojo and stuff like that. So we can definitely get my Daimyo into the army. I'm gonna keep this guy as well, my Yoshinori, because at some point my son, how old is he? Oh, he's only 2. No, then Sanemoto, he's only 18. See? My other brother, and he'll come of age really, really soon, so he can be the next master at Iwate. He can hold the place, while here I have 2 units of cavalry, pretty much. Later on I'll have Yoshinori have his own command, and that would be useful. But right now, actually, I'll just have him for this battle, and then I'll send him home. So let us end these guys. Well, since this is pretty much our first battle, I will fight this one out. It's just a nice, easy, well, it's an easy battle, really. They'll probably send their cavalry out too early, and naturally they'll get annihilated by my spears and stuff, and it'll just be easy. Since it's quite an interesting layout, I'm going to come in entirely from this side, because I'll have a hill advantage and some trees, and it'll force the enemy to bottleneck through here unless they send like a flanking force, but then that's easy because I can just defend from the hill. So I'll just take this area and make it sort of semi-defensible, so it serves both our purposes for fighting and for defending. So yeah, that's pretty much the overall draft of what's happening for this fight. But we'll have to see what the enemy does. I am going to wait for favorable conditions. Nope. Perfect. Alright, so let us move over here. Whoops. Yep. And then we'll just amass on the hill. Okay. And yep, then we'll make our way here. And I'll have a samurai unit probably here to launch a surprise. So let us move out. Right, a cavalry unit is on its way. Right, I was really hoping that they would just charge me and that would make my life a lot easier, but never mind. Right. We are under some fire, but they missed every shot, so that's fine. I'm gonna whack on my spear wall. And I'll try and get their archers, immediately start hitting their archers, and we'll drive them forward. In that case, I'm going to get out of spear wall because I don't want to suffer any heavy casualties to my spears. Oh, they're opening fire on my archers, so that's fine. That's something I can deal with. We should be able to win this. I don't think I do not believe we'll be able to win the exchange, because already I'm at 109 and they have 113. They have trees to cover them. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll just launch an assault against them to drive them off, and then I'll have my other Ashigaru unit to support. Alright. Alright, this is good. Alright, perfect. And now my archers, I'll move them further down the hill for any archer support. And now I'm going to hit spear wall and spear wall my way into these guys.
Hidden units, my lord! Treacherously meant to ambush us!
Yep. Now they need to hold their ground. Right? Charge into their cavalry. Perfect. And my samurai shall join in the fight.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon
Excellent.
be
We see a full rout now. And what's even more useful is the fact that my samurai were not needed at all. So that was really, really fun. I'm going to continue because I want to try and get everyone, or as much as of everyone as I can. This light cavalry unit will get away, so that's going to be quite annoying, but we'll have to live with that. Right, so let's stop my men from running after the enemy. They'll get tired. So we've taken very acceptable losses, and it's a huge, massive rout for our enemies, so we'll just wreak a lot of damage on them, and there's lesser people we'll have to deal with. I'm going to turn around and go after this Yari unit while my Daimyo can take care of the others. Yeah, we'll just go after this bow unit, and then we'll turn around and take care of this other Yari unit that's trying to get away. It's so satisfying to watch these guys getting ridden down. It's so much fun. Right, that's that whole bow unit destroyed. So we'll run after this Yari unit. Perfect. We are gonna see probably these entire units annihilated. And it gives my good brother here some chevrons. He doesn't get any stars or anything, obviously, since he's not the leading general, but it'll just be useful for him to have his bodyguard with higher melee attack and melee defense, and extra charge bonus at some point, so that'll be great. Alright, excellent. There are about 9 of these guys left. We can take them. I don't know where they are. Wow, they're all spread out. So we'll see how badly we can get to them. While here, still doing our job. Great. There are only 2 left, so these guys are as good as dead. Good work. Right, so I'll bring this general back to the main battle line here, while my Daimyo is still riding around trying to catch these guys. And they won't get away, so I'll just fast forward. So they ride down, they cut that one guy. Great, so we'll get them before they get away. There we go. End the battle, so we only have that small unit of light cavalry to deal with, and that's nothing. I'll also resolve that fight, and we'll start making our way to attack our enemies at Ugo. Alright, so that's great. And I will now hunt down what's left of this light cavalry unit. Only 16 of them, they won't do any damage to me whatsoever. Or they'll maybe kill 5 guys, yeah, alright then. We can replenish those losses just fine. Right, and of course my Daimyo ranks up, so that's perfect. I would like to have him... So, either honor or one to attacking and defending. I'll get more honor for him later, so I'll get the Shogi champion and make him, even although it would be useful to get something of 4 honor. It doesn't. He'll get honor at some point after, you know, conquering a faction or something. So, what I'm immediately going to do is I'm going to upgrade the farms, and I want to upgrade the weaponsmith. I want to upgrade to a weaponsmith to have heavy attack, no Dachi samurai, and I'm just going to move this whole force. I'm going to keep my brother, and I'm going to keep him to move to the border for Ugo, and then we'll start making our way to attack the fort. Here as well, I will recruit another couple of units to help out, so that should do the trick. Oh, and for our research, I'll go directly to Way of the Bow. I just want fire arrows. It'll be really useful, and then we can get Way of the Sword at some point, and make no Dachi Samurai, and same goes for everybody, and then, you know, later on, Maginata Samurai, and all these things. So let's just continue. And since this is domination, I have no need for diplomacy yet, so let's just keep it up. Great, thank you. If I get Way of the Sword, alright then, in that case I'll switch over to Way of the Sword, get a free no-dachi unit, that'll be useful. I'm going to move to the borders, and then have my troops follow suit. Here I'll upgrade my roads, and that's all I'll do. Right, it's going to be winter next turn. So in fact, I'm going to make my way into their territory now, and I'm going to try and get there quickly. And my reinforcements will follow after that. Okay. Right. And these reinforcements, I'll have them come along to help, and then we will then immediately try and march on Uzin and take over this great area to make superior war monks, and that's something I'll definitely need, or to add extra punch to my armies, while here of course I just sit back. So I want to I'll build the harbor as well. Of course, this Mogami navy is either coming to take this trade node up north, or to block my port or something, just be a nuisance. So we'll see how that goes. That's great, we've been able to build up pretty much everything in our province, at which point I'll start, you know, that will greatly aid my economy. So let's just continue. It'll be winter now, so good. I missed the season. Obviously my seasons weren't, I didn't learn my seasons in school, guys. Alright, so here we are. We can now launch our counter-attack at Ugo. It's a small, worthless garrison, and there is no generals or anything, so let us just auto-resolve that. Yep, that's losses we can take, and I'll peacefully occupy. Perfect. And I'll repair, and up here, since this place has not much value except for trade, really, because of the stone quarry, I'm just gonna build a sake den. It's and it'll really, and I'll build up the stonemason as well, because early on it'll be great to develop our special buildings to prop up our ability to. Right. So there is a Mogami counter-attack coming, but it's very small and it's not going to do very well, and I have this unit hidden for now to, and then we'll provide support later. And this castle will be fixed up by the time they come, so this is this fight's in the bag. Back home, things are pretty much been built up, and there's nothing more I can do for now till we have an upgraded weaponsmith, and then we can start making powerful katana and Date Samurai, no Dachi Samurai, sorry. So let us continue after this winter turn. Okay, so they pretty much knew I had a force hidden. Which means they're making their way from my home province, so I'll need to hunt these guys down as best I can. If I auto-resolve, well, naturally they'll all die. If I fight it out, I'm heavily outnumbered and I don't have any generals or anything, so I'll just... Yeah, this will be useful for this is for the greater good, pretty much, of the clan. So, you know, the main province is defended. So what I'm going to do is I'll just quick save this just for having it, and then I'm going to fight the battle. I'm going to try and kill as much as I can. I'm just going to take a hill somewhere and then go into Yari Wall or something. It's not going to be a huge thing. I could launch just an all-out attack, but I mean that's going to lead to nothing much happening to me because I'm going to get slaughtered out here. The main thing I would love to try and aim for is killing the general. This is something I really want to try. I want to try and bait him out somewhere around here, and I lure him in, and I have him against my spears and stuff, and I kill him, and that will probably reduce the morale effect of the rest of the army, and we might even defeat it. But this is just one unit of Yari Ashigaru and one unit of bows, so we're gonna have to see what we're doing here. But definitely a target of priority is to kill the general. So let's see what we got when we begin deploying. I'll just deploy all my men here, and I'll probably retreat either to this hilly area, and use them and use it for the trees and Yari Wall. We'll see. I want to try and bait the enemy out. So I'm going to take this archer unit and have him right up here, a good firing position with the cover of trees, and then this Yari unit, I want him up here, and I'll just try and like run him forward and then run away and then hit Yari Wall at the base of the hill. So okay, well, they seem to be either retreating or going to do a hill camp somewhere. So what will need to happen then is I'll take over this hill area then, and I'll need to I'll use this for trees and cover while yeah. Right. I'm going to have them in loose formation, and I'm going to try and bait the enemy forward. I will take some losses from their bows, but this is something that I need to try and be successful in, namely in bringing forward their general.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Alright. Yep, this is good. This is something that I need to do. I need to continue doing this to bait the enemy forward. And our losses are acceptable for now. Okay. Let me just run away further up the hill, and I will force these guys to be shot at by my bows, I hope. Yeah, that's great. And we have the cover of the hill and the trees, so our losses are going to be much more minimal than their losses, and we'll hopefully be able to drive them off as well, and then we can start defeating them piecemeal. This will actually be a surprisingly epic victory just by one unit of Yari Ashigaru and one unit of bows, but we're wreaking really heavy losses on this unit from our incredibly good position of fire. See, like every volley takes out like 7 or 8 per volley. So before we know it, these guys will be broken. So and here I'm only taking like maybe 3-4 losses each time they shoot at me. So these guys have fewer people to shoot at while I continue just to have more. So this is a great exchange that I'm looking at. And usually, yep, I don't see any movement from the main battle line of the enemy, so this is fine. Right. It would be fun to launch a full charge down the hill into these guys, but I don't want to lose any more guys, and besides, my archer fire is still perfect, so we'll just keep it up. Oh yeah, this is great. Now they're down to half strength, the unit of 60 versus 110. We should definitely be able to wipe these guys out quickly. It seems they're launching a charge. I don't really know what they're doing. Yep. So I'm just gonna charge down the hill at them. Nope, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move here and form a spear wall, because their general, the rest of their army is beginning to move out, so... Yep, I'll keep shooting at them to make sure they run away and they don't come back, but they will come back probably at some point, and it's not going to be very good for me. I'm hoping, nope, alright, that's it. Oh my, they're coming back for more. Alright then, are you ready to taste some more death and destruction then? Alright, that's enough. Right, they're just going to charge into this spear wall from while I have elevated position, so there's no way they can defeat this. There are very few. Yeah, they're broken now. Excellent. This is something I really needed to see. Now we'll just have our spears here. We'll just hold our ground now as best we can. Right, I'm going to focus fire on the general unit, because I want to see if we'll be able to kill him. I don't know. Well, naturally with a bow unit, a bow Ashigaru unit, it's not going to happen, but we'll try. Right, here we go. No, no, I don't want you in the fighting. Don't do that. Alright then. I need to have a support here, so let's we have a flank attack into here. They're flanking us and we're flanking them. So let's just see what we can do now. We can only just fight and try and do our best. Alright, perfect. We've been able to break these guys off the hill, so I'm off of spear wall. And I'm going to move into this unit and break them, and then I can attack this general unit. Yeah, so this is perfect. This is really, really good what's happening here. Okay.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
I am...
Shameful display.
Okay, what the fuck? Alright, so... Whatever, hopefully these units aren't fully destroyed, we'll still keep them. But we did wreak horrible damage on them, so... I am pretty shocked. I guess the general died or something in the fighting. My general, my captain, just died in the fighting or something. So of course they ran away, but we were doing exceptionally well, so I'm not sure why we were even going to run, because those guys were wavering, and all we had to do was stab the fucking general. Alright, doesn't matter, because I'll bring my Daimyo to wreak vengeance on these guys. So right, we did do extremely well against them. So I want to now bring my Daimyo, this, and this, to attack. Right, I'm going to attack from the woods here, and we'll have support. Excellent. And it would be of my best interest to fight this one out, because if I auto-resolve, I am going to take very bad losses. So what I'm going to try and do is link up, of course, these guys with my Daimyo, and then we can just take them out. Like, their units are just useless. So let us save and fight this one out. Let's see what map we're being presented with here. Okay, not bad. So, of course I'll take this little bit here for the trees, so I'll have some sort of, so I can reduce any charge bonuses these guys have, and then I'll just quickly run in my reinforcements from my Daimyo. We'll kill this whole army, and then we'll unite and turn around and march into Ugo, so, no, into Uzen. So this is so far so good. We are really giving it to these guys, and we're doing very, very well. So that last ambush as much of a defeat, a close defeat even, I don't understand. We should have had a victory actually. It was very, very good. We did extremely well, you know, and that's of course the use of position and all of it. So it's and of course my men have a pretty good bonus in a sense of fighting. So this is very, very good. I'll just run off into these trees basically and hide. I guess because I have a general in this unit, they don't hide, so that's a bit annoying. But we'll just be here, and then we'll hopefully see the Daimyo come in. So, right, we have reinforcements coming in from this side. Right? Right, they're probably trying to turn around to face us, which is what they're doing. So what I'm going to do is have some men here. I'll have my bows in these trees with this Ashigaru unit up front. Yari Samurai in here, Daimyo over here, reinforcements to come in from the other side. Alright, we'll make our way over to this hill. Yeah, good, that's sound. I'll also have my archers in loose formation. And we should be able to wipe these guys out in one volley, and then really heavily reduce another regiment, and so forth. I don't, yeah. Good, I can't talk now. Right, I don't want a retreat for these guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move forward. Right. Yep, so we'll soon have a combined army to meet these guys. So they're just, I guess they're confused. They don't know whether they should attack or hill camp. It'll be better for them if they attack, because I'll be able to just take them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my archers here. These guys a bit behind for now, and then I'll pull my archers back. And this Yari Samurai over here, and the general over here. Right. Right. Let's open fire on this Faux Ashigaru. Right, let's bring these guys forward and hit Yari wall. Right. Here they come, stupid morons. Oops. My bad there.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon
Great.
be yours!
This is what I need to be seeing. And we're killing off their general, so this is great. And we see a full route, so... let's continue and want to just take care of them pretty much. Great. And the losses amongst my samurai are more than acceptable. So, yeah, this is good. Gonna run after this bow Ashigaru. They're not gonna get away. And the general, of course, will get away. I don't think we even killed him. Nope. I'll just hit the fast forward button again, just so it's nice and quick to take care of these guys. Oh! There we go. That's the end of that. Alright. Very satisfying to see the fight is going our way. Basically, we've killed off we've killed off a family member of the Mogami, and I don't think they'll have anyone to answer to us, so we'll just unite our small forces here, and we will attack deeper into the enemy. So, well, he managed to escape. So that's interesting. So he'll be doing all these raids and stuff like that. So that's not going to be very cool. I'll just bring these guys down here, and that's. Do I build a trading? No, I'm going to build up the. Yeah, I'm going to build up here because, of course, that's going to be useful for our economy, which is a booming. Business is booming, so we'll have this turn end. Basically, I would imagine by the end of this section or so, or this part, we will have successfully destroyed the Mogami pretty much. It's a bit weird how, you can get away with this when in Rome Total War you couldn't at all. There was no way you were getting away with a general and 3 bodyguards, you know what I mean? It was just ludicrous. So he's hidden in the forest, so I guess we're not seeing him again ever, and that's not cool. And he's probably, if he tries to make his way over to our capital, he'll definitely see some men waiting for him. I'm going to build up the harbor here. Yep, I'm going to bring these guys over for replenishment. And in Iwate, I'm going to have a small garrison, and they have upgraded attack thanks to the construction of this weaponsmith. And at some point we will have a master weaponsmith, so we'll have the +4 melee attack for samurai recruited, and 4 for Ashigaru and all that, and also for warrior monks and Kisho ninja and siege weapons recruited. So this place is definitely a war factory. So at some point I'll probably get round to making. I want to make warrior monks here, but it will make more sense to have warrior monks made here because I'll have higher morale for them or something. Unless shrines are only morale, in that case I can make warrior monks here. So we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. So let us continue our I'm going to continue our turn ending because there's nothing much here. Either way, if this guy pops up, we'll be able to take care of him. Like, yeah, he's not in his home territory, so he won't be able to get away from us. There he is. He just popped up. So I'm gonna run and wipe him out. Yep. Oh my god! Like his 4 wiped out my bows. That's terrible. Alright then, well, I guess that's something I'm going to have to live with, and now I'm going to bring... Alright, so let's see, alright, let me recruit a bow and also a ninja, so that's going to be useful, and I'm going to build up the gambling hall because that's just more money. Perfect. Our economy is doing extremely well, and that's really great. I'm really happy because previously as the Shimazu, we were not doing well at all. It was just incredibly annoying, and it's a clan that's built on trade. So I'm not sure as to what was going on there, but I guess that's what happens when you make samurai early or whatever. You can't help it. So gonna be bringing people together. I'm gonna have extra units come down to join in because that's what I want. The ninja, I'm gonna have him here and scout ahead and hopefully see if he can start sabotaging or assassinating people. I'll have him go to the castle. Wonderful, and we're just gonna hold up this side of our domain. And I'll build a trading port here since it is cheaper by the stonemason. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm even going to wait. I'm going to hold off and wait for this stonemason to be built, so I can have 20% cheaper buildings here, and that's going to be great when I build up a market and stuff like that. And also, it's good to save up money because it's good to have wealth early in the game as well. So, yes, this is perfect what's happening. Alright, let's have our men join up here. And my ninja, it's a new year. Alright, so we have tons of cash. I'm going to see if I can start sabotaging stuff and building up this ninja skills. Wonderful. So one more success or 2 failures and we have ourselves a pretty good ninja. Alright then, so we have enough troops. Let us attack and finish off our enemies here. Now that the stonemason is built, things are a lot cheaper. Stoneworks, my god. Definitely want to build that, and I have enough to build a trading port. I'm going to do it. So next turn I'll be able to build the trading port here at my home province, and at some point I'll be able to have enough to build my master sword maker. So we're doing very, very well so far. Yeah, so let us continue our turn endings here. I hope the Hatekayama haven't expanded too much because, and hopefully in Miyagi there isn't a massive garrison either, because I want to be able to take care of them. I don't care if my ninja's been detected because I am going to assassinate. Yeah, so as I said, it'll be 2 failures, maybe even 3. Either of which, there's only 2 bow samurai, that doesn't matter because my army is much bigger and I have a fully replenished, of course, Yari samurai. So this is good. We're seeing good growth and we're seeing good finances across the board. Let's see, we have a tiny... This is good. Alright, a tiny garrison here at Miyagi, and then the rest are the Hatekayama are far away after that, so I can attack them and then ask for peace later. So all it is just turn ending until we get into battle here. And these guys will probably, yep, they'll run into the settlement. Let's see, 2 happiness across, or food and wealth from farms. Well, let's distribute the surplus. Yeah, that'll be useful. Alright, so I am going to try and sabotage the castle gates. Yep, that doesn't matter because he's now ranked up. Perfect. Oh, critical success, that's what I would like. And I'll put 1 into each, assassinating and sabotaging. And now I will launch my attack. So I'm gonna auto-resolve this because I can, but I'm probably gonna take very bad losses, but let's see what happens. Okay, that's fine, because I've defeated my enemies here, and I can easily make another Yari Ashigaru, so... Phew! Nope, I don't want that. I want to... Right, let me open up the encyclopedia. Hang on, is it the holy site? Is it made into a mountain hermitage or a pilgrim hostel? What does a pilgrim hostel do? Experience for all warrior 3, morale for all land units, and experience for all Naginata warrior monks. And it becomes a great shrine. While if it's a mountain hermitage, experience for bows, experience for Naginata warrior monks, and then we have a fortified monastery, which is 4 experience, and then 1 rank. Okay, I'll stick with the mountain hermitage then, and then I'll build it up into a fortified monastery, since we get experience for bow warrior monks and Naginata warrior monks that are made here. So it's warrior monks, it's experience for my warrior monks, or morale for units that are recruited here. I can't be bothered with the morale thing, so I'll definitely be working with experience for my bow warrior monks. So I'm gonna build a monastery here, and then I'm gonna upgrade the fort and build a Naginata dojo, and then later on I'll build an archery dojo. Right? Let us see. We can now build our trading port, and then we'll be able to have more than, we'll hopefully have enough for our master weaponsmith next turn. So we're doing exceptionally well. We're now into contact with the Uesugi, and I want to see if I can strike up an agreement with them, because I don't want to fight them yet. So let me see if I can at least trade with them. Allies? No, I don't care then. Alright then, so be that way, be annoying. So, at some point though, I will attack the Hatekayama at Miyagi. I want to, however, wait till they built up this military port and iron mining complex, because I can just take it over and have extreme wealth come into my my mini empire here. So I'm going to start. It's interesting how my other brother hasn't come of age yet, and he's 20 years old. He should have come of age by now. Alright, well... I'm gonna have my Yoshinori leave. Yep, that's fine, it's more than enough. And I'll bring him back to Iwate, so I'll have him prepare an army, and I'll send him to take a southern route unless my other brother comes of age. So yeah, this is good for now. Let us continue the turn ending and see what it brings us. Alright, fantastic. So I'm going to build a Yari drill yard here, because at some point I'll build a Naginata dojo. Who got destroyed? The Otomo? Great, don't care. Right. Here, 2 Yari Samurai, a Yari Ashikaru, and a bow. They're building up the fortress, so I don't want. That will not be very good for me because I'll sabotage the market. There we go. And I'll just build up this guy's repertoire of skills some more. Here, oh no, actually I don't want to build a Yari drill yard. I want to build a monastery here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Ah, I don't have Zen. This is interesting. Alright then, well, I have more than enough to build a my master weaponsmith, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. If I have the money now, I might as well just do it, because next turn I'll still have 2,000, so after that I'll build up an Uzin, which already has, yeah, that's good, perfect. Let's see, my Daimyo, we are still replenishing. It's not the most powerful army in the world, so what I want to do is start mustering a few katana samurai units here. And maybe some extra Ashigaru so I can send them down and they can help out. And it will meet up with the rest of my main army for my Daimyo. So let's end this winter turn and we'll get a fresh katana unit next turn. After that, after this Way of the Sword, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna switch over to. I am gonna switch over to Way of the Bow because. Yeah, I am going to switch over to Way of the Bow because I would like to have fire arrows and have a foot archery range, so at some point I can recruit bow warrior monks, and then I'll do strategy of defense and have the ability to have a Naginata dojo. After that, I'll go through Way of Chi and get. I'll go both sides here. Essence of the Spirit and Equal Field. I'll go this side first, and then I'll go Zen and Essence of the Spirit, so I can make a monastery and recruit warrior monks. So it'll be great to have warrior monks in our army, because it'll just be really useful. Right, we have ourselves a. Ooh, and I can make a Nodachi dojo, and I have a Nodachi samurai, so I'll move him to the borders to be ready to help. But to be frank though, as good as it is that this is a fresh unit of Nodachi Samurai, it has no upgrades, it has no armor upgrades, it has no weapon upgrades, it has no upgrades whatsoever. So to be honest, it would be in our best interests to... My god, it's so cheap to build a military port here. And there's no point though to have it really. I mean, I can spam out trade ports as... even though it's good to have one here anyway, because I can spam out units, I think 2 or 3 at a time or something. So what I'm going to do instead though is build the Nodachi dojo, because I want to be able to make Nodachis with upgraded attack and stuff. That will take 4 turns. They'll be made at the same time as the Master Weaponsmith will. So we'll have fully upgraded attack samurai when they're coming out. I'll just wait next turn and I'll build up things here and in Uzen. So let us see what we can do here again. Okay, I'm going to see if I can assassinate this guy. That'll be fun. Cool, I have the money. Let's try. Let's watch this. Nope. There we go. Well done, sir. That was a great little movie, actually. You know, you really feel that, oh my god, what the hell's going to happen now and stuff like that. I think we are... Well, I don't want this fortress to be made. I mean, it would be useful to have it, though, because the enemy never attacks from here. You can come through the forest, or from this road, coming through this forest. But most of the time, the enemy doesn't do that a lot. They usually like coming from here because it's there's an actual road. So Miyagi would make a great shield for my... Yeah, Miyagi would make a great shield for my empire. So I think I can let the fortress be built, and then I can just launch a huge attack on it and just take it over for myself. So I'll just keep moving men in and prepare for an attack there. At Uzen, yes, I'll build a Yari drill yard. So at some point I'll make a Naginata dojo, and later on I can make a monastery and build up warrior monks. So that will be great. That will be very useful. Also, yeah, and that's all my money, that's all my research taken care of. Perfect. Let's continue. The Hatekayama will probably be not happy with that at all, with the fact I assassinated a family member. So, to be honest, I don't really care. This is great practice for my ninja. I'm just gonna do the market again. Yep, there, and he increases his rank per. There we go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I'll put in. Let me see. Scouting in the field. Ninja will get away when unsuccessful. So what will he be, though? What specifically will he be? An assassin, or specifically will he be a saboteur? Because there's, you know, I can't keep dividing out the points like this, because then he'll be a very unvaried sort of ninja. I'll have him go down the sabotaging path. He'll be a saboteur. And then maybe I'll throw in a point at some point. He'll have 2 subterfuge from assassinating. But no, I'll have him sabotage armies and buildings, and I'll just have him a saboteur. This guy is big on blowing stuff up and causing mayhem for people. So I'm going to build here. And in Ugo, that's fine, I don't really care. Right, wonderful. Okay. So it's 4 Yari samurai, my goodness, so they're actually preparing themselves this time. So I really need to try and attack this place soon. Yeah, and then a Yari. So that will be fine. I'll just have a small army amassed here. Yeah, that will be very good, and then we can combine. With our combined strength, we can attack Miyagi. I'll have to time it right, though, because I don't want one army meeting out in the field without the support of the other. So we'll have to attack really quickly. At that point, my economy might take a bit of a dive, because I'm recruiting troops and stuff like that, so I'm going to have to build that up again once I take Miyagi. What I'm going to do is going to recruit a bow, and then in Ugo, I want to recruit is it? No, okay. I am going to, in that case I'm going to build up to a military port, because not only is it cheaper, it also allows me to make 2 ships at a time, which will be really useful. And then I'll start trying to put a trade fleet up there. Even though the Uesugi have a fleet here, and I don't know what it is, it's only 1 boat, so I'm going to have to see what happens. I'll make a trade ship here, just to have as a scouting. And we shall end the turn when we shall cut the part when all of our pieces are in place and we're ready to begin our invasion into Miyagi. So that's all my money for now. I'll pull my ninja back so he doesn't get, you know, hunted down or anything, and end the turn. Yep, great.
This
They've added probably an extra Yari Samurai, so it's getting pretty powerful now. I am still going to let me sabotage the... no. Let me see how much I have to build things. Needs to be 2,300 to build a military port. That's fine. I pretty much made my units, so let's bring them over. Alrighty. I'm going to save my money, but I'm going to now scout ahead with my trade fleet, this trade boat, and I'm going to see if anyone has taken over this point. Even though it might not help us that much, since it's just more iron, which will be added, which we will have taken a source of. But it'll be useful. It'll be something to add more cash into our coffers anyway. So let us end the turn. Wonderful. My brother is of age. That's really great. So I would like to have him help out. No one. Perfect. So I'm going to start setting up trade here. Right, so that will be a nice little force to help out. Now at this point, I am going to... I'm just going to be silly and throw away a lot of my money on building that stupid military port. It's just useful to have. And here they're building a sword school. This is something I don't want them making katana samurai now. That's just going to be really, really terrible. So I'm just going to... Yep, I'm going to launch the attack on Miyagi. No. Next turn I'll launch the attack on Miyagi. Because I want to... I would like to just have the support of this other army coming in. And to just make sure that we can have a unified front, and I'll have 2 armies in one area. So that'll be really great. Okay. I'll have him attack. Okay. And then I'll have this army here. No! Damn it! Okay. Now I'm going to sabotage the army. Alright, that didn't work. But I still have a lot of money. Yeah, perfect. This is fantastic. And now I have silver attack katana samurai and silver attack no dachi, which is fantastic. Soon I'll need to build a encampment and put a jujutsu dojo and begin making make a jujutsu dojo, and then I'll have gold attack soldiers, and that's going to be great. So to be honest, I'm just going to keep going here. I want to, I'll end the part for sure once I take Miyagi. That's going to be the thing. So we'll see what their reaction is, because there are 2 armies coming in. So if they just stay, that's perfect, because then we'll have support. But if they come out to meet me, then fine, they come out to meet me. So it's just the fact they have quite a powerful, it's Yari Samurai spam. But this is fine, because I can just have them affixed to my battle line with my Ashigaru. And then I'll launch, I can launch rear attacks with my no-dachi and my katana, and of course I'll have this general to help out with his silver attack. So let's have a battle. I really hope we don't lose here. This is something that I don't think will be of, well, it's of no one's interest, of course, to lose. So yeah, so here's what's gonna happen. They only have 1 unit of bow Ashigaru, so that's great. It's really they don't have any bow superiority. I only have 1 extra bow, but with an extra attack. So I don't know if that impacts bow attack or if that impacts regular melee attack. Either of which, I'm going to take up the position at the top of this hill. And we don't have any trees to support or anything like that, but maybe I can utilize this small forest to do like a sneak attack with my katana regiment or something. And then I'll have my no-dachi on the other side here to come round and help out during the fighting. And of course Yari wall up top to affix the rest of their Yari samurai. Okay, so of course they choose horrible weather as well. Well, I don't see how that changes anything, but... Right, so what I am going to do, as I've said, is take over the top of this hill, just right around here. Alright then, so... Alrighty then. Let's do this. Right. Right. Actually, let's reform our battle line here again. There, as so. And we still have my katana unit here hidden. So we'll launch from trees and come around the flank, while this no-dachi unit will probably just be separated a little. So right, Yari walls, let's do this. And I'll have my bow fire focused. Oh, alright then. Right, here we go. Right, we'll launch a full charge here. And we'll launch a charge here. General can ride a bit closer. Nope, maintain position, guys. That charge should be pretty devastating here, and we'll break this unit really quickly. Let me hit the rally button.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Right, we're doing very, very, very well. Of course, that Nodachi unit excelled in its melee, and we'll do the same here with this katana unit. And the line is holding extremely well. Let me move my my bows away from there. Excellent. And I'm going to launch a full charge here with this Nodachi unit. Right. I'm going to inspire this Yari Ashigaru. Alright, this is great. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be yours!
So I'm just going to end the battle. That's fine, because and that's great. A heroic victory for my new brother who just came into the fighting. So I'll definitely put a lot of points into his ability to advance as a general. So that's great, and we've done very, very well against their huge spam. I knew that Nodachi Samurai would be perfect in this fight, because even although they don't have attack upgrades or anything, they are still an incredibly powerful and incredibly unstoppable unit, and this was where their time to shine. They wreaked unbelievable havoc. See, look at this, 201 kills to I can't believe. Yep, they're the top in their class, and they've also have double experience, so they're even more unstoppable. This Ashigaru unit did extremely well. Another didn't do as well, but that's fine. And these katanas, I'm surprised it's very average, but I think it's just good for their staying power. The general, he only killed 5 guys, that's fine, but he still got 5 rank because of his heroic victory. And these bows, it's interesting how this bow oh right, one bow killed 75, the other killed 4. I don't understand how they killed 4, but that's fine, I guess. So let us continue. This army can take care of what's left, and the other will move in. I'm going to do military focus. Here I am going to move in and take the fortress. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. And I'll make it a Nodachi dojo as well, just for fun. And then here, actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to destroy this. And I'm going to destroy this as well. I'm going to make happy things here. And then this army will finish off what's left with support. Let me just save, and hopefully I don't lose any units. I probably will lose this Yari unit, but let's see what happens. Yep, my calculations were correct. Doesn't matter, this he got what he deserves to upgrade. Let's put in his retainers. Movement range, that's what I want. And strategist. So it'll probably make sense to make this man a cavalry master as opposed to... That's fine. Boom. And I'll now move this army to... Yep, take over this bit of wood area, and then the other with my Daimyo will clean up. So this is great. We've seen incredible improvement. Here at Uzin, I will upgrade to a stronghold, and because I will finish off Way of the Bow and then switch over to strategy of defense and heaven and earth, this is something that will be very useful at this point in our campaign, and then we'll switch over to Way of Chi and start build a monastery. So this I think is where I shall leave you all. It's been a great few turns. We've established ourselves as a power here in northwest Honshu, and I'm just getting my trade fleets together. But we are doing exceptionally well. So I shall now just commence my save, and see you next time. All right, everyone. Cheers.